Welcome everyone to Heroes of the Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor. You might notice that things are a little weird, so here's what happened. I don't know exactly why, but OBS got very upset with my microphone and my desktop audio. So I got video, but I have no noise whatsoever. So I edited this down for time and then sped it up so that we can get through all this a little bit easier. So this is the Red Dwarf Mines. As you can see, it's a fucking clusterfuck. So it's got these oozes in it. You remember the oozes from the Troglodyte Cave where we found the Archomage cards. So the green ones, the regular ones, the weakest ones, they're okay to deal with. But everything that isn't, that is just way too fucking strong. The Sapphire oozes hit like a fucking truck. And the Bloodstone oozes can like break equipment when they hit you. And the two advanced oozes can both shoot an acid spray, which just does a fuck ton of damage, and I don't know what to do about it. Now, as if that were not bad enough, the oozes only take damage from magical attacks, which was giving me a really big problem because I've only got one wizard who can cast spells, which is our dear sweet Aaron. Over on the right, our elfie boy. Now, his spells are not that strong because he's not yet a master wizard. He's just a sorcerer. So we were in a whole mess of trouble in a lot of different ways. The other thing that was giving me a really big problem is it is unclear when you are attacking the oozes with your ranged weapons or your melee weapons. You'll be really close and you'll be like, I'm gonna hit it with my melee weapon. Nope, not today, Satan. You're actually gonna shoot it with your bow, and if anything gets in the way of that attack, then it misses. And these oozes, they just have so much health and they just do so much damage. My poor little baby bones can't defend against that. So I equipped Wanda with the mace that I found. One of the things that I tried to do to overcome this resistance to non-magical damage was to cast Fire Aura on our weapons. But some of our weapons are enchanted, which created a problem where the weapons that I already had that were enchanted did not have enchantments that dealt additional damage, and that made things really, really tough. Quite possibly impossibly tough. So instead, I elected to avoid every single ooze and run like a sissy coward and just heal my way through the problem. You see that? Like 50 damage with a single acid spray. What the fuck am I supposed to do? My hit point totals get repelled firepower of that magnitude. So I tried casting Fire Aura on some things, and it was just not working out so well. Now, we don't need to go to the bottom section of the mine, but I'm going to. Because we got that quest from that dude in Avley who's like, replace the broken shit with the replace the machine, the belt on the elevator machine with the broken belt, so it'll trap the Medusas down below. So we just need to get through here, and we're gonna be treating the area below just as we treated the area above. We're just going to run from every Medusa and try not to get hit. Now, the Medusas obviously have the ability to turn you to stone, and apparently they have very high magical resistances. I don't know exactly why that is. And these Medusas, they have been doing their push-ups, and they have been eating their Wheaties and fucking taking their vitamins, because they have a fuck ton of health, and they don't give a shit about anything. They actually don't do a lot of damage, but the issue is that they can paralyze targets on hit, and they have ranged weapons. So they hit you with an arrow and it turns you to stone, or they hit you with an arrow and it paralyzes you. Don't ask me why. Shut up. Stop asking questions. This is Medusaville. You live in Medusaville now, and they will destroy you. So yeah, that's what I got going on here. And I'm just trying to grab all the loot and just trying to get all the shit that I can get and then get out. So we use the belt. You don't have to drag the belt onto the machine. You just use the machine with the belt in your inventory, and it just happens automatically. So you can just go in, put the thing on there. Look at that health bar. Baby Moses, why? This is an initiation quest. This is the first advancement quest. And like, they're like, oh man, we think that, you know, this is to get to the next level. This is just to go from level 1, not level 1 to level 2, but like from this is class advancement. There we go. This is a class advancement quest. And they're like, nah, man. Did they expect that we would fight these creatures? What level do they think we're supposed to be? What were we supposed to do to fend off the paralysis? You know, like that's those white potions are master level potions. We can't get master level alchemy without advancing to the first advancement of a class. So we get those potions down there, and that's all we get for remove paralysis. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they were balancing this. I can only assume that they were not thinking, and that's the problem. But hey, we rescued all the 7 dwarves of the mines. Get it? 7 dwarves. And so we deliver these dwarves back to King, what's his face? Dwarf King. Dude, I don't know his name. He does not show. You know what? That's not true. I was gonna say he doesn't show up for the rest of the game, and I realized that's not actually true. I think he has one more part to play, but literally that's it. And at this point, it's just a matter of navigating the goddamn Barrow Downs to get to where I need to go. And I sell off all my inventory off screen. Now, so we got that sick flail, and we gave it to Wanda, our cleric, and it broke immediately. The goddamn oozes broke that shit immediately. They could smell it on me. They could tell. Oh yeah, she's got a kick-ass weapon. We need to break it. Now it's a kick-ass weapon we kind of couldn't use because oozes and melee combat do not mix. But goddamn, I tried my best. This fucking game is so hard. But the sooner we forge ahead, the sooner we can get access to broken bullshit. So the more I cheese everything, the easier everything will become. So thanks for that little update. The same thing happened with the next video. So I will give it the same treatment and probably splice these together. Thank you so much. Welcome back, everyone, to Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor. So we got this kick-ass Warhammer. One of the shopkeepers just had it. Like, you want to buy this Warhammer? And I was like, yes, I want to buy the fucking Warhammer. What kind of question is that? And the wizard school had a book of water walk. Now, water magic is the one skill that Aaron doesn't have expert level in, and I don't know where the other water magic expert tutors are, but I do know there's one in the Tolarian Forest. So that's where we're headed right after we knock out the undead in the haunted mansion, because I know at this point I am tough enough to handle that haunted mansion. I ain't afraid of no sleep. I ain't afraid of no bed. So we're gonna buff up. We're gonna get strong as fuck. We're gonna make 20,000 gold off of all the shit that I sold off screen. We're gonna roll in there and overcome these. Dear God, how long does it take for me to figure out which spell to cast? Well, right. I was trying to determine what I need to resist in order to resist the effects that these monsters do. Good question. I don't fucking know. So I was like, is it Earth? Is that an Earth effect? Is the aging thing an Earth effect? Is the mana drain ability a body magic ability? I don't know. It doesn't make any fucking sense. They don't fucking tell you. Right. The one thing that I forgot to mention last time was that it took me 3 attempts. I wasted 6 minutes trying to get into those fucking mines, getting my ass kicked by fucking oozes. I hate those fucking things so much. There will come a day where I will slap an ooze and it will die. That day, not fucking today. But welcome to the Haunted Mansion. It's got ghosts and revenants and wights, basically everything we've seen in the Barrow Downs. Now, I dropped a save here real quick because I was so fucking scared of these treasure chests. They require like 51 points of goddamn disarm device in order to work. So like remember we've got the master level ability in disable device. So that means we get to triple the skill, and we've also got the ring that gives me a +7 bonus to disable device. And I'm not sure if the +7 gets tripled or not. So that'd be like 7 times 3 is 21, plus 21, so 42. You get the point. Those traps are unfairly difficult to disarm, especially at the level we're supposed to do, because remember, this is the knight quest. This is the knight initiation quest to go from knight to whatever the second level is. Oh hey, it's Loinus from Heroes of Might and Magic 3, and he has spooky eyes. Oh no, he's a spooky dude. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they were balancing these advancement quests, because they're fucking insane. Also, kick-ass loot right here, right now. Yeah, these quests are almost unfair. Hell, I might go so far to say that they are unfair, because for the most part, they require abilities that you will only get once you have completed the advancement. And some of them require abilities that you only get from other classes. So I don't know exactly what they were thinking there. Like the warrior mage one being the big one, the one where we had to sabotage the machine with the Medusas. Like, you need masterclass alchemy in order to create the cure paralysis potions that you would need in order to overcome the Medusas in the underground there. That's druid shit. And like, I respect druids, but like, in order to get master rank in druid, okay, so that's a scroll of sacrifice. 1 second. So in order to get to master rank in druid, you got to go to the stone shrines that are all over the place that have monsters that are super fucking strong. Like, I will go to them, and there's one in Avley, and it's protected by goddamn wyverns. Wyvern lords have an ability that just automatically kills someone. Not knocks them out, kills them dead. Drops them to 0 HP and makes it so they die. Fucking tombstone. Go to a temple, moron. But the sacrifice spell, it is a very evil spell. It's from the School of Darkness. You cast it, and then you select one of your followers, and then that follower just fucking dies. But it restores all your health and mana. It gives you a huge reputation debuff. I'm not exactly sure how reputation works, but basically, like, the reputation debuff is meant to make it so you can't hire any more people because they won't talk to you anymore. They just run away from you. No, thank goodness I still had some of these cure paralysis potions. Don't get rid of potions or things that get rid of that will liberate you from nasty side effects. Right. One of the things that we're going to go find eventually, there's in order to advance from cleric to priest. Remember, we need to find that map of the reefs in order to get to Evanmorn Isle. The only way you can reach that island is by casting Water Walk. Water Walk is an expert level sorcerer spell. So if you don't have a sorcerer, your only chance of going over there is to get lucky and buy some water walking scrolls or water walking potions, which means that once again you have to rely on another class or lay yourself at the feet of RNG. And remember, you don't need 4 potions, you need 8, because you need 4 to go there and you need 4 to come back. This is fine, because the water breathing potions are only 1 per, whereas the water walking spell affects the whole party. This is fine. I think this is a completely great way to balance basic class advancement. When I think of running basic class advancement, I think, yeah, man, we should gate this hard. Whereas like Shauna was super easy to do, like navigating those barrows, that was fine, no biggie. Oh right, my bad. And the other one, the thief one, is quite possibly even worse. Because in order to get access to Lord Markham's vase without aggroing everything there and turning it into a bloodbath that you're probably not going to win. He's got Heroes of the Sword in there. Remember those guys that killed Aaron dead in 1 hit in the Mercenary Guild from full health to dead, fucking Bone Zone? Yeah, they have those guys defending Markham's Manor. The only way to get through there without being noticed is to use invisibility, and invisibility is a master level a master level error spell. So we won't even be able to cast that until Aaron is an ordained wizard, which we won't be able to do unless we water walk and unlock some treasure chests in various places. Just, I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand what the fuck they were doing, you know? And I'll power through it. As you can see, I have found ways to overcome the bullshit in all of these situations. But should I? Is that good game design? Does that make a good game? Is it a good game when you're like, I know how to overcome this stupid problem? This doesn't make any sense, but I was able to make it work anyway. Boom, dead. It's over. It's all ogre now. The evil has been vanquished. Now, I'm not going to go to Arathia yet. Because I want to try to get to the Tellurian Forest and learn that water magic and make my golem. And that way I can get all of this advancement sort of all at once. You know what? Now that I think about it, don't get me started on the paladin to champion thing, having to kill a goddamn dragon. Like, dear Lord. So fucking hard. Why? Why is it so hard? Now, I'm trying to avoid Harmondale because the Dwarf King told me, there will be advisors there waiting for you. War is brewing, and, the elves and the humans will probably want your help. Now, I want to avoid that because those spells have time limits, and if you fail to meet them in the time limit, you just don't get to do them. And that makes me sad because I like doing quests because that gives me the gold and the XP that I need. One thing about the teleporter that takes you to the docks, if you are moving forward while that teleporter is going, you will fucking eat shit and die. Not die, but you'll take fall damage. Fall damage from a teleporter. Somebody needs to call Gavin Magnus and ask him to fix that, probably. Yo, Gav, unfuck this shit, por favor. So yeah, that's where I knew the water teacher to be, but I'm realizing now that I've only got basic level spells for a lot of the elemental schools. So I'm gonna go check out the Tellurian wizard colleges, which have probably got what I'm looking for. Probably. Now I am a big dum-dum who forgot that the warrior mage advancement teacher is in Avley. So I'm gonna be going to Avley and just fucking forget to talk to him. Yeah, I know we went down to Goblin Town, and got all that cool shit, and I just totally fucking forgot about it. But it's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Kind of on the fast track, the slow track to success at this point, but we can make it work. Give me that acid burst. Look at all this pointless shit. And there are still spells that I'm missing, which makes me a little salty. And I totally forgot to identify or sell any of that. So, oops. Although, like, does it matter? A lot of the equipment that I found, I can't even use. Except for maybe the, yeah, at this point I was wondering if I could get perception up to 7 to become a perception master, and the answer is no. I don't know what Shauna's doing with so many skill points. But at the same time, I am loath and concerned to spend any of them. You know, just like, what if I need those later? I probably don't, but what if I do, though? So, it is time for us to experience the wonder and power of water walking. It's like power walking, but better. Also, I ate all the apples. I was sick of them cluttering up my inventory. I was sick of looking at them. I was sick of moving them around, and there were 20 apples. Now, Water Walk doesn't last too long. It only lasts for like 10 minutes per level at this point. So we have got to move fast. And welcome to the other part of Avley. There's just an island over here with some Grandmaster teachers on it. Hidden away. So when someone says, oh yeah, they're in Avley, they mean over here. We got the Meditation Grandmaster, the Perception Grandmaster, and I think, oh god. Now, I thought, mistakenly, that the Tempest, the Body Magic Grandmaster. Now, I thought, mistakenly, that the Golem part that we were missing was over on this island. I am wrong. It's on this island, which is filled with the Water Elementals. Now, Water Elementals are probably the most brutal of the Elementals because they do so much goddamn damage. And all they do is cast spells. Now, because Morton there took damage, it clicked off of him while I was trying to disarm the trap, or trying to open chests, because I don't know which one's got the golem arm. I just know that the one that has the golem arm is trapped. So he failed to do that and died. Sleepy. He's a sleepy boy. Now, the other issue is, when I was running away, I had to make sure that Aaron didn't die, because if your spellcaster goes down while Water Walk is on, it just turns off. The buff does not endure if the spellcaster is unconscious, so you just start drowning, and at that point you're very likely to die. Oh yeah, the stables are just closed. Get fucked. Now at this point, I think I'm trying to go to Tatalia, so that I can get the last golem piece to turn in the quest and become a grand wizard. But nobody wants to let that happen. So I take a boat over here, and now the boat only takes me back to Avley. You go from Talaria to Avley. Those are the two places. So I check the stable. Come on, luck be a lady. Get fucked. You're going to Harmondale, which is the one place I didn't want to go. So now I've got no choice but to try to deal with these quests as quickly as possible. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. We will have audio next time. But hey, shit happens. Thanks for sticking in there.